MVP Derrick Rose leads his hometown Bulls. Every game this season for Chicago. He's had all kinds of injuries through his career. Great feed. Boozer into Rose. Boozer, who averaged 15 points a game this season, a little below his career average, but his overall game is right now the best. We cannot get behind early against this team at home.
And we talked about all the injuries to the Chicago Bulls. It doesn't look like they've lost a lot of that chemistry with that starting unit. Scoring last season at 15 points a game.
Rip Hamilton again, digging his way to the basket. Iguodala couldn't make it go. Chicago hasn't scored in 3 minutes. Rose from Hamilton. Match up with those two in that final round before the finals. And the other way, it is Hamilton. What a great pass. Basically the length of the floor by Derrick Rose. 13 points for Hamilton. They had a little bit of a trough. It looks like they're pulling themselves out of it.
No, a year ago, there's no way Ronnie Brewer makes that play.
For Brandon, Turner, and Holiday. Rose inside. Derrick Rose. Pedal to the metal. 6 point.
Receiving the basketball and getting the ball out of his hand.
So had a screen for Rose, who shimmies his way free and puts in another.
Someone like Elton Brand may have played in this building before.
He feels comfortable. Here's Rose the other way. Derrick Rose beginning to heat up right now. Caught a little fire here in the second quarter.
Man, we were wondering, was there going to be a little bit of rust? And look at the quick move, misdirection there on Turner to get into the paint. And here's that teardrop floater we talked about. Once he gets into that paint area, well, that third ball handler on the floor for the Sixers, which has turned out to be Turner, is allowing Holiday to be more creative offensively and just run the floor.
Hamilton went out. He had an older brother who played at the University of Washington. He himself played at UCLA. Rose, a three. Now Derrick Rose has turned the key. The ignition is on, and he's got 15 for Chicago.
Then something happens, and I had to sit out a couple of more games, but I'm still blessed. That's the way I look at it, where I'm still on a pretty good team. I found out that we got a damn good team with the players that we have. Even though I've been out, they've been holding their own, finding ways to win the game, and I think that's going to help us in the long run.
And they end up having the best overall record in the NBA this year and have a chance to win a championship.
Here's Dang, a right-handed shooter. Iguodala moments ago picked up his third. Here's a three. Rose! He is putting his foot on the gas here in the third quarter. Derrick Rose right there, and that is a foul on Boozer number 2.
Well, when you start knocking this down and you're Derrick Rose, there's no way you can guard him because he's going to get by you because of his quickness. And when he's got that three-point shot clicking like he does tonight, very tough cover.
Rose, former Rookie of the Year, sliding inside. Korver teeing up a three. Picks up number 1 for the Sixers.
Let's hear the vision of Derrick Rose. See all the red jerseys that converge as he gets into the paint area, which allows Korver that wide open three-point look for the Sixers all season. Most of their scoring comes from their bench players.
2 to shoot. Rose from way outside puts it in. Better shooting from him. Noah just picked up his second personal foul. 2.5 to play. Rose, like I said, closing in on a triple-double. He's got 23.
Exactly what you're supposed to do, because the Bulls are trying to send a message and a knockout punch that, look, we're looking to sweep you guys. You wanted us. You were crying out that you bypassed the harder team in Miami Heat.
Rose came down bad on his left foot. See him holding on to his knee. Holding on to his knee and down. He was flying and he came down wrong on the left foot. Now whether it was an ankle or a knee, I do not know. There's Coach Collins out there and all his teammates running in this. With the injury, we just talked about the 26 games he has missed. With an assortment of injuries and now holding a knee late in a game that is already decided for all intents and purposes.
And I'm sure everyone around the country is going to say,
wow.
why was he in the game?
Let's see how he comes down on the left leg. Keep an eye on the left leg. There. Yep, when he planted, that's when whatever happened. Let's see here.
Yeah, it's before he comes down. It's the plant right there on that left leg.
There was some give. There was some give on that knee, and you could see it.
Looked like it went in, too.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you never want to see this. This is a guy that...
How about one guy, one injury, changing
everything?
Not only this series, but, I mean, the landscape of the Eastern Conference and perhaps beyond, if it is
serious enough for him to miss time. But I will say this, they're used to playing without Derrick Rose this year as well.
Yeah, without Rose, they are 18-9. With him, 32-7. But they're doing the kinds of things now with his legs that, I mean, obviously they got to be thorough. But you can see his facial expression.
A collective
the kind of pain he's in.
Gas has just come over everyone in this building, including us.
Including us. Wow. Well, the procedure now will be immediately.